Today's lesson video will be very short. We're just going to do the scale factor vocab, and then the you try problems are meant for you to pause the video before you see the answers. First, please add page 31 to your table of contents, and then turn to page 16 where your topic 2 vocab should be, and you're going to add the page for scale factor. So on your note sheet, you have a scale factor is a number that, and in the blank you need to write enlarges or shrinks some quantity. For the example, this is already drawn for you. Here's the second image. So we have the original, we have the new image. And if you take the new and divide the corresponding sides by each other, you will get a scale factor of 1.5. So you should be adding this to the line on your vocab. The non-example shows a rectangle that's been enlarged incorrectly, not using a scale factor. 3 times 2 is 6, but 4 times 3 is 12, so they are not enlarged by the same number. Therefore, a scale factor has not been used. On your notes, you have must blank. Well, you must multiply in order to apply a scale factor. So instead of dividing by 3, for example, you would use times 1/3. Or instead of dividing by 2, you would do times a half. So that's just another kind of example. Here's the first you try. So please pause the video and try it. So the original quadrilateral x here was reduced by a scale factor. So the corresponding sides are 3 and 15. So we always do the new image divided by the original. Therefore, each of these is going to be times 1/5 or divided by 5 if you're trying to find the new values. But the scale factor has to be something you could multiply by, so it is 1/5. Scale factor is 1/5. 10 times 1/5 is 2, 20 times 1/5 is 4, 25 divided by 5 or times 1/5 is 5. And 1/5 is also equivalent to 0.2 because 1/5 is equivalent to 20%. You try number 2. The rectangle below was enlarged by the same scale factor. Fill in the missing length. So once again, to find the scale factor, we're going to take the new, divide by the original value. 27 divided by 6. You could simplify it to get 9/2, or if you divide in your calculator, 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So 6 times 4.5 is 27, and 14 times 4.5 is 63. So the unknown length is 63. The last you try is this problem that says the actual width of a ballroom is 28 feet. If a blueprint shows the width of the ballroom is 4 2/3 inches and the length is 5.5 inches, what scale was used to make the drawing? What scale meaning what scale factor? So please, growth mindset, pause the video and try this problem before you see how it's done. Use pencil and then see if you could at least start it or finish the problem accurately. So first off, we have to look at the key information from the actual to the blueprint, because we're going from the actual to the blueprint because it says what scale was used to make the drawing. So therefore, the actual is the original and the blueprint is what's been created from the actual. So the scale factor would be new over original. So which blueprint value do we use? Well, we know the actual width is 28. So we need the blueprint's width because we'll be using the actual width of 28. And now we're going to simplify our complex fraction. Multiply cross. You could also cross cancel 14 and 28, or else you are dividing by 14 here to get 1/6. And that is the scale.